you have decided to accept sweets from strangers, then, you know, if something goes tits up, it's on you. However, generally speaking, it would not be advised to accept sweets from strangers. This kind of looks like a lemon. Do I really want to draw a lemon? I don't think so. He jumped out of a white van holding cotton candy. What to do, what to do. Who is he? Who is he? It's the man. It's the man in the van. You hand your firstborn over for a pack of Ruffles? What the hell is Ruffles? Well, Al, to answer your question, you get used to it, and your brain blocks out most of the nonsense. So it's pretty easy. Gather, hello. Potato chips with ridges. Is it like a specific flavor? Or just like any potato chip with ridges is a ruffle? No, it's not. Clearly. I don't know much about ruffled potato chips. It's potato chip flavored. Mmm. Right. Solid. Oh, you might as well just buy a potato and take a bite out of it. You know, might be cheaper. Cheddar and sour cream flavor. Many flavors. All of the flavors. I feel like ruffled potato chips are not really popular here. most of them are just flat. Flat and, you know, basic. Billy, thank you for the host. Not even sure if this looks like a lemon. Does it look like a lemon? It does not. Or does it? Are you a lemon? Who are you? Answer me. Yeah, it's a puppy dog. Puppy dog sleeping in a basket. In a basket? In a basket filled with apples. No, 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 no. We're not gonna put any color here. That's just gonna be ink. Just ink. I can't do it to myself to color it yellow as well. That would be too much. Just the idea of drawing a lemon in itself is enough. Yeah, what is wrong? Is she okay? Why is she drawing lemons and coloring them in yellow? What is this nonsense? Who even are you? Exactly, it's a fair question. What's wrong with yellow? Did something happen? No, I just don't like yellow. I don't like lemons, and I don't like the color yellow. That's about it. Yeah, Miller, to me you're yellow as well, so you talking about not liking yellow is a little interesting, to say the least. Your bedroom growing up was all yellow. Wow, that's quite something. A traumatic childhood event involving lemons, then? No. It's mostly because of all the toilet cleaning products that are lemon scented. Why would I want to eat a lemon? Because in my mind, it's linked together with toilet and cleaning stuff. Like, no thank you. I don't want that. I don't want that, and I don't eat that. Well, thank you for the shiny, shiny, pretty things. Thank you. I'm glad you like this place. Ate orange flavored lollipops and grape flavored candies. Fair enough. Did I drink cleaning products? No, the association with them's enough for me to dislike lemons. Yeah, I'm aware of what Pop-Tarts are. Does not sound like something I would like to eat. Cinnamon rolls. Yeah, maybe. Just not really a sweet thing person. Cinnamon can go from nice to disgusting extremely fast. Well, I do like cinnamon. In many of things. For the most part, I will just put an atrocious amount of cinnamon in my coffee to make it taste like Christmas time. So that's where most of my cinnamon goes, just in coffee. It's a yellow lime. Well, to be fair, it has no color as of right now, so it could be anything, for all that we know. No throwing of any sorts, especially food items. I might not like them, but still. Lemons are really only the best when used with tequila. And we're back to alcohol again. Top 5 alcohols. As in my favorite alcoholic beverages. Don't think there is a top 5. There are not 5 that I can think of that I like. But, you know, dark beer is great. Rum with Coca-Cola is great. What else? Oh, red wine. Yeah. That's it. That's all I can think of that I might enjoy. Apple juice is your cup of tea. Alright, if you say so. Well, as far as I know, apple cider is alcoholic. Though, if you're trying to stay clear of alcohol, don't drink that. But like, like, technically you could always, as Jabber said, have some sort of mocktail, or I don't know, heat up the good old apple juice with some spices and whatnot and have like a nice warming autumnal beverage. I'm drawing what you call the Eureka style of lemon in Australia. The style is Meyer lemon, is a little sweeter. Alright. I don't know what kind of lemon this is. In my books, all lemons are equal. And by that I mean equally gross. So I don't know. But fair enough, this can be the not so much Meyer lemon. Summer, hello, how are you? Doing good, thank you for asking. Just doodling things in my sketchbook. Well, I mean, if there ever will be a book, that is not gonna happen anytime soon. Not something that is on my priority list of things that I want to do as of right now. I mean, I see it could be a cool idea, but not really. It's not really something I'm interested in right now. As a reminder, when I have moved on with my life, when everyone has moved on with their life. And to be fair, at that point, I'm not sure if anyone would want to remember this time. Dapper, you can't deny it. This is filled with such level of nonsense that, you know, it's great to enjoy certain things while they are happening. But like a scrotum cacti, is that really what you want to carry with you forever? I don't think so. I hope not. I really hope not. In a Danish school. I'm not going to a Danish school. Not planning on going to a Danish school. Yeah, Wednesday, you know, just forget it. Just forget about it. Just forget about it. No, it was a heart-shaped cacti, and it still continues to be a heart-shaped cacti, but then somebody, not to mention any names or anything, but somebody decided that it's not a heart-shaped cacti. Instead, it's a different kind of cacti. You didn't know I was into that kind of stuff, into scrotums. I mean, I feel like there is a very small amount of people who would say, oh yes, I'm into that. Ah, sign me up. Great times. No, I am not. If it was scrotum shaped, the sides would be uneven. I guess that's a positive then. We have even sides, which indicate that it is a heart. Stop saying scrotum. Definitely not safe for work. Well, nothing has ever been safe for work here. Although plenty of people continue to watch this during working hours. But that's on them. I can't help. I can't help them, you know. Was that left page is a reference or a drawing? None. It's a painting of some sort, a compilation of things. It's not supposed to be anything, just like a little page filler, you know, doodly, the thingy thing, you know. It has no explanation. It's just there. It lives its happy little life. Now, I'm not planning on creating any physical objects anytime soon other than just painting my paintings. That's it. That's all I'm doing for now. Reminds you of the hair of one of the old ladies from the Corpse Bride Johnny Depp movie. This reminds you of someone's hair. Are they okay? Even in the movie world, are they okay? Why do they... Who has hair like that? It's like a freaking safety helmet, that is, you know? Probably requires 3 cans of hairspray. Marge Simpson and Dracula cacti. Well, at least we have moved away from other things, so yeah, sure. Sure, let it be that. Yeah, I can't say that I have seen any Dracula movies, but that is not surprising to anyone at this point, is it? No one is shocked and no one is surprised. I have not seen any movies. Pikachu, hello. You keep saying this, but you need to rewatch Interview with a Vampire. Well, then you need to do that. Instead of just saying it, actually do it. What are your plans for today? Do you have some spare time? Maybe do it now. Do it right now. It's digital rain. The rain that's happening outside, you wouldn't be able to hear it. The microphone doesn't ever really pick it up. But we have digital rain. Well, it's pretty much always raining. As of right now, I don't think that it's actually raining outside, but there are dark clouds, so it might start to rain at any moment. That's the joy of living here. Rain is inevitable. It's gonna happen. Exactly, Miller. It's always raining. It is currently raining, or it just stopped raining, or it's preparing to rain. It's like 3 stages. And they're sort of interchanging with each other constantly. Silent, hello. You've never seen this side of me before, but now you have. There's actual stuff on my walls. Well, to be fair, if you're referring to this, and it's actually attached to the shelf, which you can see here, the dark stuff. So, there isn't really anything on my walls. You know, you said you'll have your first rain in October here, but it rained last night, just for a bit. October is here in that case. What is the shelf attached to? It's just standing on the floor. It's not attached to the wall, if that is what you're asking. What's in the cup? Water. Shocking. Shadow, hello, and thank you. Bobak is still alive, don't you worry. There you go. Looking better than ever. Happy little guy. The shelf is emotionally attached to me. I highly doubt that. No, you can't have the doggo. It's mine. It's mine, it will never leave this place. You will stay here forever. Forever and ever and ever. We will spend our lives together. It's gonna be great. What is so sad? What is sad? What is sad? There is nothing sad here. Everyone is so excited. Walls shall not be touched. Accurate. And, you know, at this point, I don't really mind. I kinda like the nothing is on the wall look. I like it. Very, well, not necessarily peaceful, but just, it's not overwhelming on the ye old eyeballs. You want it on eBay yesterday? No, that is not gonna happen. First of all, in this magical scenario where I acquire a daughter named Vita, why the hell would I ever want to give this Chanel to anyone? Why? Why would I make those people suffer like that? Why? That's another thing that would ever happen. In case I will leave this place eventually, which will happen, this will probably be deleted. That's it. This place will not exist. Well, technically everything continues to exist forever and ever, you know, once it's been created, but we will get rid of as much as we can, you know? We shall burn all the bridges. No, don't attach anything to my walls. Thank you very much. If I burn all the bridges, where will the trolls live? Do I look like someone who cares about the well-being of trolls? I don't think so. All I care about is where all the dogs will live, and I will take great care of them. That's what I'm thinking about. Well, you can live in your caves. The caves are safe. It's only the bridges. Those are doomed. You can still live your life in the cave. That'll be fine. Cat, that is pretty accurate, yes. But not even K. No. My goodness. People are smoking outside, and all the smoke is just somehow getting in the apartment, and I hate it. And Kay was not part of the Sketchbook travels, no. Although Kay, as you have probably noticed, has a very, you know, is deep in my heart. For better or for worse. Kay is here to stay. Unless Kay decides to leave us again. because it happened once. So it might happen again. We'll see. We'll see how things escalate. The puppy has a beautiful snowflake, okay? It's a beautiful, classy looking snowflake. It's a Christmas jumper, thank you very much. Christmas, all year round. Kay is the type to hurt before Kay gets hurt. Kay is very specific kind of person. And I guess you might not be too far off with that statement. But it's okay, that's why we love Kay. It's fine, it's okay. Ragnar, hello. Knuppers Karen? Yeah, but it's Knuspa Karen. There's a K at the beginning. It's Knuspa Karen. No, the jumper can be taken off. I'm not gonna strip the dog naked on camera because that would be very inappropriate. But the jumper is not sewn onto the dog. The antlers, that's a different story. We don't talk about the antlers. But the jumper is completely removable, it's fine. From your end, you will just say that if you disappear from your days, then at some point you hear the word gouache and think to yourself, it's like opaque watercolor, isn't it? You see, and that's what you should all be taking away from these streams. It's like watercolor, but opaque. And that's it. Isn't Ventura? It's Ventura. Also, why are you blinking randomly? Don't. Just blink like a normal person. Thank you. Gouache. Gouache it is. Or goulash. That's another great one. Blinking randomly colorized, yes. Cool, great. Go away, thank you. I need some more beverage, so give me a second. I will return. I will return, eventually, with some drinking liquids. Someone sneezed like a dad. Bless you, dude. uh, Loud sneezers, what can you do? Sometimes you just need to let the sneeze out. Let it be. Yeah, like a dad, you know? With like it's the yell sneeze, do you know? Someone yells and sneezes at the same time. A dad sneeze. You're a loud sneezer, it scares people. I guess it could be worse, you know? People could be scared of you by default. But if it's only the sneezes, then that's fine. It's okay. Sneeze silently, but your withdrawal from society enabled the development of some really weird sneezing rituals. You hope you can unlearn them in public. What the hell is a really weird sneezing ritual? Like, do you have to sacrifice a goat before a sneeze? Or what? And, I mean, Sir Christus, don't ask about the camera angle and anything. It's just my PC died, and this is all I can have right now. Sometimes you will turn on your phone and put it up to your eyes if you want to sneeze and it's dark. Okay, well, right. Sounds a little inconvenient, but if that is how you sneeze, then that is how you sneeze. Who are we to say anything? Am I using reference images or drawing from imagination? I'm just drawing from imagination, just doodling around. That's an imaginary lemon. Yeah, my favorite fruit. From all the fruits on this planet, a lemon. So great. So amazing. I wish I could have lemons all day, every day. A literal dragon fruit? Yeah, I think I will steer away from any types of dragons of any sort. Haven't had good experience with dragons. A passion fruit. You know what I can't wait? Can't wait for Clementines. I really like those. I mean, actually like those. Not the kind of, you know, lemon type of liking, but I mean actual liking. A fruit you can use as a candle in an emergency. I can't picture a scenario where you would be in such an emergency situation that you need to use a clementine. Like, what kind of scenario are you thinking of? No, actual oranges are just... they're okay, but... I don't know. They're okay, but I never buy them. You know, if there is somewhere, someplace that offers me an orange, I might maybe take it, but I never really go out of my way to buy them myself. Yeah, I mean, there are clementines and mandarins and... was there another name for them? I think there was, and I can't think of it right now. Anyhow. A tangerine, that's the one, yes. That is the one that I was thinking of, and I couldn't remember quite. Thank you. But apparently there are all sort of slightly different types of the same fruit. Just different. A tangerine is different to a clementine, and those two are different to a mandarin. I just want one without seeds, whatever it's called. Whichever one it is, just give me that. Thank you very much. Well, Rabix, thank you. probably already talked about this, but you don't like cats, right? I'm now trying to think of a scenario where I have said I don't like cats. I do like cats. There was a time in my life when I didn't like cats, but that was years ago. Now I do like cats. A good cat boy. Who's a good cat boy? They obviously, you know, if we put cats and dogs, you know, next to each other, obviously I will go for the dog. Like that's just what is gonna happen. But I certainly have nothing against cats. They can be adorable and cute and great. You prefer wombats. Alright, if that floats your boat, so be it. In a way, you can imagine liking a dog, but you have a hard time with creatures that depend on you too much, including people. Yeah, well in that case you should not have a pet of any sort, because they require a lot of your attention. Edson, hello. Would I own a reptile? Would I own a reptile? No. No, I would not. King, hello. Yeah, that's a rotring. I'm not really a reptile person. No, not for me. Some of the creatures are, you know, cute looking in their own way, but would I want that as a pet? No, thank you. No, no, no. No pet danger noodles. No, no, no. No bearded dragons, no shaved dragons, no any types of dragons. Also, dog, you'd have to walk and you get terribly overprotected. Yeah, I mean, dog requires quite a lot. Quite a lot of everything. Lemon or a strawberry? It's a peach. No, I'm not the dragon mother. Alright, Al, well, thank you for being here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and see you some other time, hopefully. Goodbye. Do I like going to the beach? Nope. I grew up in a seaside city. I spent majority of my life in very close proximity to the beach, and there can be such a thing as too much of a good thing, if you can consider a beach a good thing. But I mean, I've had enough of it. I'm not craving to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't go there. I appreciate a good old forest much more. Why did I start streaming my art? Peer pressure was not a good enough answer. Well, I was introduced to this website by my boyfriend a fair few years ago. And he sort of told me maybe I could give it a go, you know? Might be fun. And I thought, this ain't gonna be fun. This is gonna be torturous. And turns out it actually was kind of fun, so I stuck with it. And I continued doing it, and here we are. I'm still doing it. Might be time to stop though soon. I don't know. Mushrooms would be a great addition here. I might do some mushroom doodles. Yeah, I do like doodling mushrooms, they're kind of fun. I look like a painting you did a few months back. Alright. Alright, cool. Let's do some weird little mushrooms then. Is it the weather outside your house or is it the soundtrack? It's so relaxing. The stuff you can hear is just digital rain, so it's a soundtrack. But I mean, the weather outside is not great either. Are you considering quitting streaming so you don't have to admit that the blue hair is growing on you? Well, luckily the blue hair is not growing on me. My natural hair is growing out. Second of all, the blue hair is still causing hatred towards my hair. But the thing is, it's not really washing out. It's just staying blue. So I don't know what's happening. In my experience so far, I mean, this hair dye in itself was just an abomination of an experience, but so far any sort of bluish color turned green very quickly and sort of faded out pretty quickly. This is just lingering, it stays there. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I really don't know. My favorite color? Ooh, give me something nice and muddy. Well, I really like sort of mossy, dark, rich green. That's like a warm green. I quite like, obviously black. Purple is nice.
I think we're gonna be friends.
Oh, special friends. Also, hello, Vito. Hello, it's you. Hello, it's me, Doug. Well, thank you for subscriberina. Subscriber only 35 months. Bloody freaking hell. Thank you. Well, a nice round of Chloe hearts is going directly towards you. Thank you very much. Let me try and click on them. Oh, I already misclicked on some things. It's fine. It's okay. I'm trying my absolute best here. I'm trying. There is that weird, creepy little girl there. But we will ignore that little girl. Informative. In what way, though? Am I really informing anyone about anything other than the Googling sessions that we have? Which, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I think are great. The Googling sessions are great. I learn a lot. I think we can exchange a lot of information. But like from an artistic standpoint, I feel like I'm not really giving anything. Considering how slow usually the progress is and how, for the most part, I don't know what's happening and I don't know what I'm doing, and it's just I don't even know. Anyhow, I'm still here, you know, I'm not going anywhere, so it's fine. Top 5 creepy little gal. It is almost 3-year anniversary. Time has gone by so quickly. So quickly. Is the uke handy? The uke is handy. It's handy dandy right there, sitting, chilling. Penny, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Show you so much about different techniques in the learning the process. Well, I mean, if this is helpful to you, then amazing. Then really, that's amazing. I just feel like for the most part, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. A Minecraft Let's Play. Ooh. Ooh. Well, I will play it, Dapper. I will play it. I will try. Have to be completely honest though, for the last 3 days, I'm pretty sure I haven't picked it up. Haven't done it. Haven't played it. Oh, thank you. Ah, it's a Christmas tune. That's a great Christmas tune, that is. It's grandma got run over by a reindeer. Let the festivities begin. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for the doggo. What do you mean that was intense? That was great. Oh. I misclicked on things. A nice round of Chloe hearts, first of all. Yes. Chloe hearts. Alright. Well, Sharian, probably it will stay there. I mean, as of right now, I don't know how things will go and what will happen and what route my streams will take. I don't know. For now, everything is staying the way it is. Alright. Uke time. Will I draw a reindeer? I mean, I could, technically. Let me find some ukulele chords or something, because as I am on the laptop now, I don't have anything open, I don't have anything anywhere, so just a second. Well, it will work, it's gonna be fine. Oh wait, how do I... Oh, they have changed things. What songs did I know how to play? Or at least attempted to play? Brain cells. Please work. Please give me some results. Do you people remember what songs I was playing? Oh. I got one. Is that how it's spelled? Oh Jesus. Oh my goodness. How do I spell Elvis Parsley? I almost spelled Elvis Parsley, but Elvis... Is this how you spell it? Okay, yeah. I got it, it's fine, I spelled it correctly, it's fine. Load, please load. Oh, I'm like clicking on the wrong things constantly. It's okay though. We have Elvis with his parsley, with or without his parsley. It doesn't matter. Elvis and the Parsley brothers. There are no Parsley brothers here. The Parsley boys. Yeah, Elvis is like the top 3 parsley. I actually hate parsley. Parsley is rank. Have you ever had parsley? It's rank. No, there are plenty of people who like parsley, but I'm not one of them. I hate parsley. Also, I'm like, I will shift out of the frame pretty much at this point, but you know, let me. No, that's wrong. We're messing up a little bit. It's fine. Not this one. Well, this is one that I know sort of how to play badly. I am not a ukulele master. I'm bad at these songs. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't. Oh no, that's not an A. That's a D. I'm messing up the A and the D. Why? It's This is tragic. I'm so sorry. I'm abusing this instrument. Let me start again. Please. The gods of the ukulele, please. Let me do my very best. Thank you. My fingers don't. Why? That's an A and that's a D. But instead I go like, ooh, this is a D and that's an A. But it's not. It's wrong. Fingers, do you even know what you're doing with your life? Let me try something else. What else is there? Something that is not Elvis Parsley. Something that is... Yeah, Elvis Parsley. Good old Elvis Parsley. Don't you know Elvis Parsley? He's great. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten, twice shy, I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. Merry Christmas, I wrapped it up and sent it with a note saying I love you, I meant it. Now I know what a fool I've been, but if you kiss me now, I know you'll fool me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give to someone special. Very special. There you go. I hope that satisfied your ukulele needs for now, at least. We tried. We tried our best. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Well, we succeeded to an extent, so it's fine. It's good. It's fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's getting better, you know? From what it was, from what it started off as, it's getting there. Pretty solid. A Chloe CD. It's gonna be a Chloe Christmas edition with some ASMR and some Christmas songs, okay? Some chestnuts roasting on an open fire and Jack Frost nipping at your door. It's gonna be great. Oh, I can see the success, the worldwide success. It's gonna be great. Delightful. Ooh. There's improvement, certainly. Also, improvement in like, there is not as much stage fright anymore. My hands are not shaking, and my voice is not trembling as much when I had to do this in front of the camera with the ukulele. It feels more natural and more relaxed. So that is great. If anything, that's a good enough improvement in itself. You hate Christmas music. That hurt, physically. What do you mean you hate Christmas music? I might throw up. Oh my goodness, who hates Christmas? I mean, fair enough. I understand. Sometimes it might be a little too much, and sometimes it's a little too overplayed, and sometimes you can hear it on every corner and you just want to rip your hairs out of your head because it's inside of your head at this point and you want to get rid of it and you don't know how. I get it. But I also don't get it. I'm also the person that wants the Christmas songs stuck in my head. I want them there forever, please and thank you. Anyhow, your guardian is such a Christmas nut. It's a great thing, okay? Thank you very much. A person is just very passionate about Christmas, and you should be very passionate about Christmas. Your favorite Christmas song. That's my favorite Christmas song as well. And there are people that are trying to convince me that that is not a Christmas song. And those people can get the fuck out because they're wrong. That is a Christmas song. What am I drawing a Chanterelle here? What even is this? Are you a Chanterelle? Do you want to be a Chanterelle? You listen to Christmas songs during summer, because why not? Exactly, yes. That's the best time when to listen to Christmas songs. Every time of the year is the best time. Which was that Christmas song that was banned on a number of radio stations for not being politically politically correct? Yeah, the baby, it's cold outside. That does not look like anything I want in my sketchbook. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chanterelle. But you have to go. You don't look right. You look wrong. Just some little fungi, you know? Some little fungi friends. Your guardian has over 400 Santas that fill the attic an extra room until it gets close to that season. They stare at you. Right. I feel like that's a different type of obsession. Not necessarily a Christmas obsession, but just who the hell needs 400 Santas? What does one do with them? I really don't know. Genzo, hello. A different angle camera, what's happening? My PC died, I'm now on my old laptop, which is barely alive. Don't ask, is what I want to ask from you. Just don't ask. You're glad you now work at a place where you don't have to listen to the same 10 Christmas songs for like 3 months straight. Yeah, I can understand how that is a good thing. I mean, when I worked both as a cashier and as the waitress, in my experience around the Christmas time, the Christmas songs that were being played on the radio were one of the things that sort of kept me going. And I tried to focus on those more than I focused on the nasty customers and all the other nonsense that you have to go through. So in my experience, it was a good thing that they played all the Christmas songs. And yes, they were kind of repetitive, but at the same time it was like a little bit of happiness. A little bit of Christmas joy, dare I say. Who sings about Christmas when it's 90 degrees out? Some people do, for sure. What would you say are the worst aspects of being a streamer? I mean, kind of hard to explain, but when you're constantly being live, as in front of camera, you do have to perform in a certain way, and it kind of wears you down pretty quickly, unless you're a person who really gains energy from this sort of interaction. That's different. But I think in a lot of cases, you do sort of, when you turn off the stream, or at least in my experience, when I turn off the stream, I really have no desire to have any sort of other human interaction of any sort. Which, you know, is not the greatest. It sort of sucks everything out of you. And also the fact, you know, like obviously this is not a stable any sort of anything. This platform is very unstable. Working in this field is unstable as hell. Like, you never know what will happen. You never know how the next month will look like. You just don't know. So you lack the security and the safety, which is, you know, human beings crave that, and we need that. With some exceptions, obviously, but for the most part, people crave some sort of level of security and, you know, knowing what will happen and predict to, you know, whatever. I don't know. What was the question? What was the question even? Oh, it certainly does, because, well, ultimately you're like a one-man band. Yes, there are people interacting in the chat, and obviously depending on the day, you know, how many people are there and who is talking and whatnot, but you constantly have to be engaged in some way, shape, or form. And you constantly have to be there. Like, I can't just decide, okay, now I will just go wherever and do whatever and just leave this place for a little bit and, you know, go and pet the cat that I don't have, and that's not a thing. It's like, it's very hard to explain it if you don't do it yourself. Like the being live aspect in itself is exhausting. It really is. I can't tell you why. I don't know the science behind it. I really don't. But it just happens. Because you can't really relax, you know? You're constantly almost like on a stage. For better or for worse. One small question: does Twitch restore or hurt your faith in humanity? Well, you're implying that there was faith in humanity to begin with. It really depends. It really depends. It's sort of very similar to, you know, my experience when it comes to working in retail. There will be people who are amazing and beautiful and great and awesome, and then there will be trash people. The good thing with, you know, this platform though is that when you see a trash individual, you can just remove them from your general area. So that's a big plus. That's great. Well, for me, when it comes to like talking with people, obviously I do ramble quite a bit. If there is some sort of communication happening, if people are chatting, chances are I will be rambling along. Like, you know, it's also the same for me in real life situations. I might not necessarily gain energy from, you know, talking to people, but boy, I do love a good old ramble. I do love it. It's fun. It's fun. But, you know, there are also days when I'm not in a mood for that at all, and I would just prefer sweet, sweet silence. Please, give me that. Give me the silence. I don't want anyone around me. I just want to be with myself, with my table, with my freaking yoga ball, and that's it. Yeah, enjoy the silence. The silence. A band feature in real life, yeah. Well, technically, unless we are talking about customer service. But, you know, just in a real life situation where you encounter someone that you don't like, you can always just turn around and leave. It is pretty much the same as a ban button. Just ignore them. Or, you know, we can go back to the throwing things scenario where you pick up a chair. But keep that as the last resort, okay? Ignore your boss. To be fair, a lot of the times that might be a smart thing to do. think I have noticed in my experience and also talking with other people when it comes to their bosses, there are situations where the boss will go to everyone and implement certain changes and be like, okay, now we're gonna work in this specific way. And the hell, it's fine. The laptop is dying. And they will implement these changes and be like, okay, this is now the new way of working and it's going to be so great and we will be so efficient and it's going to be awesome. But the reality is, because they haven't done those specific jobs, they don't really know how things actually should be run and what ultimately is the most efficient way and the best way how to do things. So they just barge in, change shit up, and then afterwards get angry that everything is slowed down because, you know, people do things in a specific way, which is, you know, a great way of doing stuff, and then all of a sudden they're like, no, we will change this. In those cases, I think it's good to just ignore that. Just ignore it and continue doing things the way you did. Pretend to improve things, yeah, the pretending part, that's the most important bit. A new boss usually tries to seem relevant and have something to show for their arrival by changing previous systems, yeah. Yeah. Well, sometimes change is good, you know? It's not like every change is bad, but it's good to change stuff if you know what you're doing and how you could actually improve things. Not just improving stuff for the sake of improving stuff and for the sake of trying to make things better. Because that's gonna be a disaster. No, it's just background noise here. Digital rain. There are things that evolve at workplace through generations of workers' trial and error, and then those things get changed. You know how people will trample a path into the dirt where the sidewalk makes no sense with its path. Now the boss comes in and places an electric fence around the sides of the sidewalk, preventing the most efficient and direct path. Yes. Yes. Yeah, we have some little dots happening here and there. Rose, hello. Well, I mean, my biggest advice is the good old thing that everyone and their mother and their second cousin once removed has said a million times. Practice. Practice. Oh, so fucking much. All day, every day, when you have time. Practice. Paint. And draw. And paint some more. Practice. Keep a sketchbook. Draw everything. I mean, that's literally the only thing. Also, you know, there is like a specific way, or the most efficient way, how to learn when it comes to drawing and painting. But ultimately, it all boils down to you actually drawing and painting. That will give you the biggest results. Doing the thing makes you better at the thing. Natural talent, Dapper, please don't even start. Don't even start with that. Yeah, that mushroom will have a skirt. I wanted to have a skirt. Okay. Darko, hello. Thank you. Also, another thing I would say is do like a huge variety of things. And just, you know, don't just stick to one thing. Draw everything that you see around you. As boring as it may sound, I know, I know. It's boring. Drawing mugs of water is boring. But even when it comes to like just drawing the general shape of it, not even talking about shading, not even talking about any of that. Start very basic. Start with just lines. Just lines. Also, what else? I mean, obviously, lights and shadows and all of that beautiful stuff and perspective and you know, you will need that. But I also think you sort of will pick those things up as you go, as the years go by. As the years go by, eventually you will figure it out. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. You tell your students talent is the word other people use for your work when they cannot imagine the effort you put into getting there. Well, that is, that is how it is. It does take a decent chunk of time to get anywhere. With anything, really, you know. A good eraser is useful. Yeah, a good eraser. Or, another thing you can do, draw without an eraser. Don't even draw with a pencil. Draw with something like this, something that you can't even erase. Because the thing is, when you're starting off, there is a lot of temptation when it comes to erasing things, and you might spend more time erasing something than actually drawing. Whereas in reality, maybe it's better to take a big ass piece of paper, put something in front of you, one thing, and then just try and draw it with an erasable thing. You draw one thing, it looks like crap. Okay, you draw the same thing another time, still looks like crap. Do it like 10 times in a row. The 25th little doodle might actually look okay. I mean, it's not great advice, but maybe it is. I don't know. I'm in no position to give any sort of advice. But here I am giving mediocre advice. Keeping your eyes open is also useful. Sure, yeah, it might come in handy. Not sure how I feel about a mushroom anymore. Nothing changed. Nothing changed about the mushroom. You know, clearly didn't do anything good to the mushroom, but that's fine. It's okay. I will just leave it and let it be and let it grow. That's fine. So it's a little wonky. This is so like stretched to that side. I don't know. Anyhow, I feel like maybe this is where I will draw the line. Poisonous enough to be in Australia. Yeah, we have these guys. We have these guys as well. These are like spreading everywhere. You're spreading your spread everywhere. How dare you? Your mushroom spread. Anyhow, I think I will. Ouch. Ouchie. I will go make some food, maybe. Might be a good idea. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. I'll be back tomorrow. I think I will have an evening stream. I think. And then on Tuesday I can have the morning stream again. But yeah, tomorrow might be an evening stream type of day, so if I don't show up early at like freaking 8 AM, then don't be alarmed. I will show up eventually in the afternoon. Don't go, but I have to go. My people need me. And by my people, I mean I need myself. I need to make myself some food. But yeah, we had a solid doodling session. I enjoyed this. It was nice. I saved this page to an extent. Doodled some weird bits and things and stuff. Good stuff, you know, can't really complain. Great things. So, thank you so much for joining me today. As always, an absolute pleasure having you here. See you tomorrow for who knows what. Probably some more sketchbook time, because I highly doubt that the electricity box for the PC would have arrived by that point. So, anyhow, thank you. And as always, goodbye. 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 Bye, 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 bye. Bye-bye.